What's up, guys? This is Coach Matt from Force Fitness and Performance. Today, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of the calculus that goes into what we think about when we program for our athletes and our adults, and how you can kind of use this information to improve your own program and your own results, okay? So, welcome to Matt's tiny whiteboard, because I'm only going to do this part, and all this other stuff is just notes, okay? But this is a curve that we call the dose response curve. And you can think of this like trying to find the perfect amount of exercise in order for you to get the optimal result, the perfect amount of training for you to get the optimal result. And what we commonly fall into in the fitness industry is that more is better, right? That if I work out more, if I do more exercise, then I'm going to get a better result. However, exercise is a stressor to the body, much like medicine can be a stressor to the body. So take Tylenol, for example. If you have a headache, taking 2 Tylenol is pretty good, but taking 8 might not be a great idea, right? So we have the same kind of relationship that we can visualize through a curvilinear graph, right? So I've got dose here and response here. So over time, there's this like middle ground that's the perfect range, and what we like to call this is minimal effective dose, MED, okay? Which is weird because we just talked about meds, but MED, minimal effective dose. So how do we determine what that is? It's usually a lot less than people initially think. But this is why we get lots of feedback from clients about their sleep, how they're feeling, are they feeling strong in their sessions, are they feeling weak, and make adjustments day to day, because also if you're tired one day and your heart rate variability, which is another metric we can use, is low, then your minimal effective dose is going to be much lower down this curve than it will be like higher up the curve. So you need to use lots of feedback and program just enough work to get done so that you make an improvement, or make the most improvement possible, okay? Another way to monitor this is, or think about this, is if you're a dad, or if you're an athlete that's in season, I'd much rather undershoot that a little bit than overshoot it. Why? Well, if I overshoot it, that means I'm going to be more sore, I'm going to have less energy, and honestly, like I've found in my training with my 2 kids now, I just can't afford for that to happen. If I'm really beat up, it affects how I take care of my 2 little ones, okay? So I'd rather do something where I'm working out a little bit every day and building volume and intensity over time rather than do it all up front, okay? However, if I'm like an athlete that's in the off season and this is my time to really make big changes, I'm gonna be okay like overshooting that a little bit, because I know I'm gonna have time to adjust before it's gonna affect my training in season and in my preseason of like the skill development. So that's the time to really get after it, and then still be aware and make adjustments based on these other variables, like how if your sleep is getting interrupted, if your stress levels are high, if your base heart rate level changes, if your numbers stop going up and they hit a plateau and just stay there, that's a sign that we're starting to overreach, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. You only want to do enough to get the best result you can. It's a very like efficient return on investment type mentality. You don't want to take 8 Tylenol when 2 will do the trick, okay? And pay attention to all those other factors to kind of, and work with your coach to figure out where your minimal effective dose is and how we can adjust it for you. So I hope that helps, and let us know how we can help you.